Good morning and welcome to the garden, everyone. Came out here. I have a lot of work ahead of me today. I have to trim up my rose bushes, so I have been shamefully neglecting them, so I have to come out here and clean that up. And look at my aromas are starting to blush, y'all. I'm gonna get ripe aromas soon. But I did notice that on this other dwarf plant that I see some spots on here, so I'm going to trim that up. But at this point, I'm not really worried because I'm just waiting for all these tomatoes to ripen. So I'm not really worried about it, but I am going to trim it up so that it doesn't spread. And I had to go and get another planter. I love these planters. This one is a easy picker. And it's pretty easy to put together. It's kind of like a little self-watering raised bed. So I'm going to put that together because I have some things that I need to plant and nowhere for it to go. So that's always my issue. So I will definitely show you once I get it put together. I am going to come out here and do a small harvest, probably some herbs, and I have a bunch of cherry tomatoes that I need to come out and pick over here on the other side. So that's about it. And I hope everyone is doing well today. So I have to come out and pick those, probably some basil. Oh, and one of my cayenne peppers, it is turning, you guys. I'm excited. And I still haven't picked those, so I have to take those off. I did try to repot my little apple mint. Poor baby, it needs help right now. But I'm sure it'll come back. And then I have green beans here that need to come off. But look at the purple whole peas. Goodness gracious, they are really growing. So anyway, I will be doing a small harvest, and I will show you all in a bit when I put together the little raised bed and do my little small harvest. All right, almost done trimming back the rose bushes. A whole hour later, my trash can is full. So I think I'm going to leave it where it is. I'm just going to blow some of those leaves out in between the branches, get my edger and trim that up. I need to put some wood chips and cardboard down to block all that grass from growing in there. But that's for another day. I'm gonna do my small harvest and start on the next project. So I have trimmed the diseased leaves off of my tomato plant, and now it is time to start harvesting. Don't those look perfect? I believe there's some on the bottom. Ooh, there are. Trying to get what I can off of them because it will be time for fall planting really soon. In my zone, I'm in zone 10, so in August it'll be time to start planting for the fall. So as these plants fizzle out, I will be figuring out what I'm going to plant for the fall. So I am picking cherry tomatoes right now, as you can see, and then I'll be getting some basil and some other herbs out of here, some peppers, some chives, celery. So it will be used for today's cooking. I think I'm going to go ahead and take this lettuce off here too. So it is ready. Isn't that lovely? And I'll pull those other couple of leaves off. take some of this. The rest of this will go in the compost bin here. So I'm going to take that out of there. That will go in the compost bin. I'm going to take some of this celery out of here. I cut it all the way down, and it'll be right back up before you know it. So moving along here, I'm gonna go over here and take some of this basil out. Cut it down. This will be right back before you know it. I like to make my basil tea. That's what I drink every morning, so get that out of there. Uh-oh. I'm gonna get some cilantro also, but I need to put this in my bowl. I don't know why I don't get more than one bowl when I come out here, because this one bowl is never enough. Alrighty. Take some of this cilantro out. God, that smells good. All right, I think I'm gonna get another bowl. All right, I'm gonna take some of these peppers off. These are the holy mole because I never did take them off, so I'm gonna take this one off. As you can see, those are growing big. And then I have some chinzo peppers in here. I want to keep them producing, so I'm gonna go ahead and take some of those off. I took a few off yesterday to give to my aunt, but I take all of these off because there's still a bunch of flowers on here and still a lot more coming, so I don't want all the energy to go into just growing these peppers bigger. So I took a few off, and this one is actually a really nice size. And I believe that's gonna be it. I think I'm gonna trim some more basil off some of these other ones too, just because they're so bushy, and that Thai basil has grown since the last time I chopped it down, so I think I'll take some more off of there as well. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take some of this off, and these. That's gonna be it for that plant. Then I'll trim some off the Thai basil as well. Okay, I did remove some of my chives. I'm gonna go get a box and lay everything out so you can see how big my harvest was. All right, and this is it for today's small harvest. I picked some chives, lettuce, celery, basil, cilantro, some tomatoes and peppers. And now I'm on to the next project. I have to put that raised bed together. Talk to you soon. Alright, so my easy picker has been assembled. I planted some lettuce, some spinach and the candy cane pepper that I picked up from the local nursery, and I love it. So I do have a couple of those. They're actually called city pickers. They're kind of like self-watering. It's like a PVC pipe type thing that just kind of goes down under the tray and waters everything. So I really like it because you're not getting a lot of water, you know, on your leaves and that. So I love it. So anyway, as you can see, I always have more stuff than I have room for, so I had to go ahead and purchase that. But I'm gonna go ahead and tie this to this little stick here that I found around the yard, because I forgot to purchase a stake. So anyway, that's it, folks. I'm gonna go ahead and water that in. Then once I've gotten that watered, then I'll be on to the next project. And the next project is dinner. I always cook dinner early, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And that'll be it for the day. I hope everyone has an amazing rest of your day, and I will talk to you soon.